I hope my horrible ugliness won't be a distraction to you.
Not at all, boy!
All right, that's it. I warned you.
Hey, how's it going?
Sweet star, you know food you don't have to pick?
Shake.
They sell meat there?
Shake.
Why are you at
Shake.
No, shut up! I'm talking to him.
He's George Washington. Magnus von Grapple has that effect on people.
No, we're not at all prepared to do this, man.
No, my bombs! Golly, there goes our booty. Don't mind, there goes our booty. Okay.
It's Friday. It's finally Friday! My goodness gracious, happy Friday, and I am so sorry that I was late. We went out to lunch, and as you might imagine, 5:30 sounds like a late ending for lunch. Well, traffic was incredible, to put it lightly. How was your week? I hope it too was incredible in the best of ways. We've got a few people here already. Several people were here when I was supposed to be. I'm so sorry, Mega Eevee and Cozy Gamer Low, that you guys had to sit around and wait for me, but I'm glad to see you. Lingus McDingus, always a pleasure, my friend, and Cal as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everyone doing? How is everyone's week? Is there anything new, anything exciting happening? What, I don't know, what's new? It's been a week, goodness gracious. Thank you, Cal. I am ever continually trying to provide some semblance of, I don't know, improvement, of quality, of anything. And we do have a little bit more of it now. The headset I'm probably the most excited about, but now we actually have room to really throw up the green screen. And the natural light's kind of throwing off the green screen ever so slightly, but it'll get better as the sun starts to set. Mega Eevee says it's Yay Day Friday. Yay Day is my favorite way to put it. I quite like that. I've mentioned this before, but I was born on a Friday, so it just feels a little bit special to me. I don't know if that actually makes sense. Most people don't actually, I don't know, care about the day they were born. Some people, though, do, and some people even have, like, their minute of birth memorized. I have to ask my mom all the time because Serena, my wife, will run these, like, I don't know if they're like horoscope things, but some sort of like birth chart she's done a couple of times before, and it asks you for like the minute you were born, the hour you were born, the location, like the latitude, longitude and stuff, and it does all sorts of weird calculations. It doesn't matter, right? Obviously we're compatible, but laboring over it. Cozy Gamer 2 says Cozy Gamer Low was 2. I appreciate you commiserating with me. Mega Eevee, did you hear about Kirby and the Mirrors coming to NSO? Yes, the Game Boy Advance game. I did see that, and I am wearing a Kirby shirt. However, it's probably not the best shirt to be wearing here, because there is some green on it. We got some void niffle. Some part here of wispy is a little voidy. It's fine. Goodness gracious. Like I said, I just got home. I was gonna change. I really was. I was gonna put on a black t-shirt because it would clash or not clash better with this, and didn't have enough time. Barely had enough time to pour myself a cup of coffee and a big old glass of water, and that's all we need. Okay. So the plan, or at least the tentative plan for today, was one, gonna talk. That's the biggest, I guess, appeal to me personally, is that I get to ramble on with all of you guys. But two, I'm going to play some more fzero 99. I had a lot of fun with it last week on Twitch. If you were able to make it, you probably know. If you weren't able to make it, that's fine. You didn't really miss a whole lot. I kind of was just getting the hang of it, for lack of a better word. I think the best I placed was 43rd. So definitely still yet not good at it. And what's more, I didn't play a single round between last stream and tonight. So if I got any better, it's by pure happenstance. Okay? And with that said, I think I'm actually going to pop it over to the stream itself. Here we go. How's the ratio? What do we think, first and foremost, about like the size of me down here because this is something that I've messed around with a couple of times. We could be that size, we could be huge, we could be smaller than this. I don't necessarily know that there's one like correct answer, but I'd be curious if you guys had any thoughts on that. And number two, how does it sound? Both in terms of mixing, like my volume speaking versus the volume of the game itself, as well as just the sound of it in general, because I had an interesting experience here. This is my first like XLR mic experience. I've been using a cheap $20 USB mic for the longest time, and I know nothing really about audio except for like how to work like a DAW on my PC. So it comes with a whole extra bits of knobs and stuff here on the interface, and I'm wheeling and dealing and changing sample rates and stuff, and it got a little hairy when I was recording earlier this morning. I think I have it figured out, but if things start out of nowhere sounding like staticky or crazy or something, please let me know. Cozy Gamer Low thinks it's perfect. Mega Eevee says it looks good. Cal also says looks and sound good. Mega Eevee sound is perfect, very clear. Wombat Girl found my channel yesterday because I was looking up F-Zero stuff. I'm ready! Hey, glad to see you, Wombat Girl. I believe I saw your comment on said video, in fact. You said you were in the Navy, if I remember correctly? I've got love for the Navy. You already know I was in the Army, but a great number of my childhood friends were sailors. Well, not when they were children, but they grew up and joined the Navy themselves. And then my grandfather was also a sailor. Enderman Fan Gaming just here to say you are severely underrated. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. And Cozy Gamer Low says sound is good. Perfect. Glad that all the checks are based, all the T's are dotted, and I's are crossed. Excellent. Well, I suppose now's as good of a time as any to hop into this. I'm really interested to see, I guess, well, I already said that I'm not going to be improving because I didn't play since last week, but you know what I'm saying. I'm very interested to see if I can win. I know that the title of this stream is Playing F-Zero Until I Win. Well, winning is subjective, right? Winning can mean different things to different folks. To me, winning is producing a satisfactory result. And what that specifically means, I suppose, is to be determined. But personally, I want to place top 25. Top 25 would be great. And if we do that quickly, then maybe we'll change the goal to like top 20, top 15, top 5. Pipe dream, yes, of course, I'd love to win overall. But goodness sakes, I bet you some of these folks out here playing this game have been playing this every hour since it released last week. And I can't compete with that. Are you kidding me? Oh man, I'm just a 31-year-old old man here. I'm not going to be able to do that. I've got, well, sleep needs that I'm continually neglecting. Goodness gracious, I can't even get the proper start because I forget the controls. It's fine. It's fine. The race is very young. Granted, we're at 95th place, which doesn't necessarily bode well for the future, but it's also the first race of the night. So while the race itself is young, the stream itself is young. So goodness sakes knows that I've got a heaping heck ton of mistakes to get out of my way. Hopefully sooner rather than later, and goodness sakes, hopefully we don't take last. I mean, I don't have any delusions of grandeur here that I'm trying to come out of the gates piping hot or something like I'm some sort of enchilada, but no, I'd rather not be the final. Oh God, I'm gonna be last, aren't I? I'm gonna be last. Hopefully the game rank out zone. I can flunk out, are you kidding me? Oh, it's just like college. Oh no! Well, shoot. Well, if we needed any confirmation that I have, in fact, not improved since last week, lo and behold, there you have it. Cheechamungus, lucky bumper. So it's gonna throw me, oh no, this is just, I'm a bumper. Hi, hello. It's me here to impede your progress because I'm so terrible I deserve to do this. You see, I was so god-awful the game decided to stop me entirely before even one lap was complete. Therefore, I will bump your cars. Who are you, huh? You've got a name in Japanese. I can't read it, so I'm going to assault you. We got Eisen, Chris, Cinnamon. Cinnamon, what are you doing here, Cinnamon? You're not pantry. All right, 25 total points. Man, that was awful, was it not? Goodness gracious. Oh, going back up. Jeff Young, yeah, this dude should have more than 4.38K. Hey, 4.38K is more than I had yesterday. Ever so slightly, people discover the channel, and it's my job, I suppose, to give them some sort of incentive to stick around. And I don't necessarily know how to do that, so I'm just going to continue to be myself and have as good of a time as possible, and maybe people will find entertainment in that. Wombat Girl, going back up. Mega Eevee deserves 1 million. Wow. Well, I appreciate that. That would put me in rare air for certain. And if we got to 1 million, shoot, this would then be a job. Instead of 2 Let's Plays a day, I'd probably do 3. Wombat Girl says, I like the size of the face cam. Not too big, no border to cover the screen. Perfect. Thank you for the feedback, Wombat. Enderman Fan Gaming, K, I'm out. Got to go, but you're underrated. Crap. Meant underrated. You said understand. But I do understand what you meant, and I appreciate you for it. We'll move on to the next sort of race here while I am progressing through here. Cal agrees with the underrated nature. Wombat Girl, rival mechanic is great. It makes you worry about your overall place, not so much. Just trying to beat your rivals. I agree with that. Yeah, it definitely does offer a different incentive other than just get high place, be good. You can, compete with people of your own skill level, or at least what the game perceives to be your... Ooh, let's go to Sand Ocean. Let's go to Sand Ocean. That looks neat. Cozy Gamer Low, ready for some chaotic racing fun. Chaos. Indeed. Oh, they want Big Blue. I guess Big Blue does have a good soundtrack. Zachary Beachy's here. It says, sorry, I'm late. I was playing with my friend in Minecraft. No sweat, dude. I was late to my own stream. You've only missed the first race, so... Well, no, you didn't miss anything. No, this is the first race. I misspoke. I'm sorry. Whatever happened prior to this is not real. It's a figment of your imagination, I promise you. Cal says, are you playing online right now? I am indeed. Yes, this is a bunch of other people that are far better than me. But goodness sakes, we're gonna improve. Slowly but surely. Maybe Jiminy Christmas. Wow. This is brutal. What is happening here? Oh, my controller. Oh, I see. I see what's happening here. I'm going to have to make a slight adjustment after, of course, I die. And then, well, maybe it'll connect. My Joy-Cons are dying, is what was happening here. I'm trying to press buttons. Lo and behold, the buttons aren't responding because that side of the Joy-Con was shut off. But it should pop up on the screen when that happens. Jiminy Christmas. All right. Give me just one moment here. Oh, buddy. Professional streamer here, ladies and gentlemen. Always prepared, of course. Goodness sakes. Well, in my defense, like I said, I did just get home, so I didn't have a chance to test this. Oh, man. Going back up here, Cal playing online. Yes, Ben Rye, what's up, dude? Nice to see you in here. The best you did was 12th place. That's pretty solid. Shoot, I just placed, what, 98th? 95th? If we do this for like 5 or 6 more hours, I might get to 12th. That'd be pretty cool. Quilt Gaming, Quilt Gaming 783 says rest in peace. Indeed, rest in peace. Rest in pieces, more specifically. Mega Eevee 7 just got 62nd. All right, maybe that should be my next goal. Maybe trying to win here should mean just finishing the race entirely. Cheech Among Us. Let me look at the options real quick. Reconfirm the controls. Yeah, accelerate is B, boost is A, Y is brake, L and R. Huh, yeah, no, I got it. Everything is user error. It's user error that's happening here. Okay, well, good to know, I suppose. Jeff Young, thank you for answering each and every comment on all your videos. Of course, dude. I mean, the way I look at it, you or anyone in particular who is commenting on a video is taking time out of their day not only to watch the video, but to feel some sort of way strong enough to leave some semblance of an opinion on it. And I think that's crazy, right? Like, just from a respect perspective, you're deserving of a response. Now, I do feel bad because I am not necessarily as quick as I would like to be to get to all the comments. They do add up quickly, but it is exceedingly important to me to eventually get back to all the comments. Of course, not every comment needs a response, right? Sometimes a comment's just like LOL, and it's like, I don't necessarily know what I'm supposed to say to that, but if it is a comment that doesn't indeed have, some sort of response to be coming to it after the fact, well then yes, absolutely, I am going to respond to it because, again, it's a respect thing. Now, that being said, I know we've talked briefly about like the channel size here today, but if it does continue to grow, and eventually it will get to a certain point where, well, comments are just inundating, then maybe it may be more difficult, but that's not something that I think I'll have to worry about for a long time. All that I have to worry about, really, is my ability to finish a freaking race. Oh, we're going to do it here? We're off to a decent start. As long as I can not crash, all right? Because I'm placing here right now. Oh, that doesn't help me. The rough gets me, well, roughly, to put it completely bluntly. Power down, no! Oh, giblets, I burnt out all of my juice. I didn't pay attention to my juice. Get this, come here. This is gonna give me some power here. There we go. Over-relying on the boost here because I'm so gosh darn afraid about flunking out of school again. Cheech-a-mungus. Touch you! All right, we have this. Get up there! I'm in the rank out zone, but not yet. It saved me. This here speedway. Very good, very nice. We rode it all the way up to 77th and died. No, wait, I knocked someone out? Okay, I saw KO on the screen and I was immediately unhappy. Oh, knockout. Traditionally, I'm the one getting knocked out, at least in this game. Thank goodness that didn't happen. Can I get some beads off you? Thank you, very good. Final lap, we're still alive. Get away from the roof. Get away. The new safe is 80. So does that mean that I have to stay above rank 80 in order to stay playing? Oh, buddy, I'm a little bit closer to that than I'd like to be. I need to pick up all these beads here. And we're good. Yes. Let's rush. Get away from 80. That's all I care about. Get away from 80. Someone's already won. Can we finish in the top half? No. But we did finish in the top 70. 66. We finished. Cheech-a-mungus. That's all that I care about right now. Jiminy Christmas. Oh, Quilt Gaming 783. Uh-oh, indeed. Ben Rye, I did get into first position, but low on health, so got overtaken. I'm trying to find time to watch your banjo playthroughs. Yes. Well, good job, first and foremost, dude, for getting into first. I can only imagine how difficult it is to maintain, considering the competitiveness there seems to be originating up at the front, at the head of the pack there. Goodness sakes, I'm having a hard time just staying out of last place. My giblets. And the banjo playthroughs, yes, dude, I will say, the quality in terms of like a technical perspective, as well as like my own commentational skills, have increased since then. But they're still worth a watch, especially episode 1 of Banjo-Tooie, where a certain Mr. Josh Jepson joined me for an episode, which was a lot of fun. Great guy. If you're not already, following him or his work, you should. He streams all the time on Twitch mostly, and he's a very, very good dude. Boom shakalaka going down. Enderman Gaming, yes sir, 10 plus viewers. Not gonna lie, I hate the algorithm. You should be way more popular. Yes, hey, 10 plus viewers is solid. That's almost a dozen. The algorithm's an interesting beast, though. I don't necessarily know that I hate it. More or less, I just don't understand it. And I guess that's not even technically true, because I do get it. The algorithm's gonna promote things that it thinks people want to watch. Now, that doesn't mean that the algorithm is all-knowing, right? Because, like I said, it's what the algorithm thinks people want to watch. It's not necessarily always going to be what they want to watch. So, who's to say, really, what the algorithm is going to favor, or who's it going to favor? I just am going to bide my time. Eventually it'll churn some stuff out, and here and there it does too. I know that Wombat, specifically Wombat Girl, who is in the chat, or at least was just a minute ago, they recently found the channel through the suggestions, I think through the fzero video. So it's possible, albeit unlikely and difficult for smaller channels to get picked up, so to speak, by the algorithm. It is something that happens. So, oh, we're up here. Okay, yes, we get in the top 50, albeit briefly, maybe not for long, but goodness sakes, it feels good to be here. Tell Mom you made it, Jiminy Christmas. Let me just bash you guys here. Yeah, you guys, everyone, come around. Let me spin on you. Let me spin on this thing. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Can we go through here? We can. I got a taste of the top 50, and I'm addicted. Come here. I belong up here with you guys. Oh, God, maybe I should be a little bit more cautious. Started to lose a significant amount of health there, but we are going to get the boost again right here. Here it is. We've still got one more lap. Hopefully we can ride this out and finish top 50. Ooh, it's looking promising. Goodness gracious, I am no fortune teller, but dare I say, I feel pretty good about this, all right? As Han Solo once said, I don't have a good feeling about this, and the great Chewbacca said after him, that's how I'm feeling right now, all right? I'm feeling particularly hairy, because there's so many gosh darn people here, all right? And what is a cluster like this, if not hairy? Come on, man. Get me up here. Give me the boost one more time. Get me in the top 50. Give me the boost. There we go. Can we get top 50? Oh, I think we might. Oh, Chickamungus, top 25? 17! Ooh! Ha! That's worthy of a drink of coffee. Very good. Quilt Gaming 783, quick, do a barrel roll! Whoops! Wrong game. I did hear, though, that the developer of Star Fox was mentioning that they think that there will be more games coming. I hope so. It's been a long time since Star Fox got a game proper. But Enderman Fan Gaming, for real, he deserves at least 100K. I would love it. From your lips to the algorithm's ears, my friend. Cozy Gamer says, good game! Hooah! Enderman Fan Gaming says, will there be of course, yes, there will be a 10K stream. There'll also be a 9K, 8K, 7K, 6K, and 5K when we get there. And every other Friday between now and then. Boom. Wombat Girl, sure am. Nice to see you again, still around. Very good. Zachary Beachy, I'm very excited for the Paper Mario series. Isaac and I played in my childhood. I still love it. There is this world where it is in space. That's one of my least favorite worlds. Interesting. So you already know this since you've watched the I guess the origination of the series. I'm very early on in that. I anticipate that series to take about a month, or at least I hope it will, because I'm going to be Let's Playing Super Mario Wonder as well right after, and I'd like for that to time up properly. But I guess we'll see, and we'll see when I come to this space world. Wombat Girl says, YouTube seems to be doing that more lately, suggesting smaller channels related to stuff that you've been watching. I've found some great stuff that way. Well, that's awesome. Good for you, too, for being, like, open to that possibility, because I know a non-zero amount of people who will specifically not watch a channel because it's small, right? They'll think that that number is, like, at the surface level indicative of the quality or lack thereof, or even lack of effort. And I can't necessarily speak to the quality of my productions here, but I can definitely speak to the effort. Goodness sakes, do I pour some effort in. So hopefully that's reflected in some capacity. Mega EV7 says, LP, you're in a ride for Super Mario Paper Mario. Oh, I look forward to it. Thank you, Serena. Serena's crawling around on the ground right now. She just plugged in the charger. I asked her to bring it down. I appreciate you. And I love you wherever you're at. Thank you. Yes, no, I very much look forward to the adventure that is Super Paper Mario. I was, my hopes were not, how do I put this? Diplomatically, of course. I'm not going to say that my hopes were low for the game, but what I did know of it was just everything that wasn't Paper Mario to me. And Mega Eevee, I know you and I actually have kind of spoken about this a little bit since you were there for the prior Paper Mario Let's Plays, but it's just so wildly, oh God, I'm gonna die here. It's just so wildly different. Everything that I loved, the badge system, the partners, all that, no longer the case. That being said, I've now recorded 4 episodes. I'm gonna die. I need to get up. I need to get up in the sky. I've recorded 4 episodes now of Super Paper Mario, and it's good. I'm having a lot of fun. In fact, I'm finding myself constantly thinking about it and wanting to record more. Really, the only thing that is hindering my ability to record more is time. It's time. Because, as I mentioned just briefly ago, I am trying to finish the game prior to Super Mario Wonder. So I am trying to make sure that all of the Super Paper Mario episodes are around like 45 minutes long. Originally, or ordinarily, I try to keep my Let's Play episodes around 30. But as you might imagine, trying to finish a game in a specific time slot while also doing it justice, well, that just warrants longer episodes. I am really having a hard time at this desert. I tell you what, dude, I'm getting bashed around like some sort of cactus. My goodness gracious, I can't make that turn. But we're about to get this boost here. There we go. Very helpful. Very helpful. Of course, I can't necessarily make the turn super well, but hey, that's fine. That's fine. We're still doing all right. We're not getting plucked out of last place and getting told to go home. So I'll take that. Instead of being the one crashing and burning too, we are seeing people's carcasses or body parts on the ground. Got a finite amount of health here. Don't touch me. Do not touch me. Get out of here. You can't be doing that. That's illegal. Get out of the rough. All right. I need this gold boy here to spit out a bunch of marbles so I can take them. Give me the marbles. Come here. I got them. Didn't get enough. Not quite, but now we do. Boom shakalaka. I don't think we're going to get as good of a placing as we had last time, which was 17th, but shoot. This is going to be another acceptable finish, provided, of course, I survive. Goodness sakes. I did indeed. Top 30. Top 30, that's acceptable. 28, I'll take that. Boom shakalaka. Ooh, chat has moved quickly for me. Let me scroll back up real quickly. Wombat Girl, oh, I did read that. And then I read Mega Eevee. And then Cal, top 20 for the last one. Yes, thank you. Zachary Beachy says, yes, he is. Thank you. Cal says, excited for the Paper Mario Let's Play as well. I'm glad to hear it, man. Mega Eevee 7, One World is your favorite in Super. It's hard work, if a word. Oh, if you know, you know. I don't know. Zachary Beachy loves to support small YouTubers. Love to see it, man. Good on you. Mega Eevee 7 also loves to support small YouTubers. Love to see it. Good on you. Both of you have been around for a little bit now, too, supporting this small YouTuber specifically. Enderman Fan Gaming thinks that I should stream Tears of the Kingdom. Now, I did talk about that a little bit, I think, last week on Twitch, and it is something that I would have some semblance of interest in. It's just difficult to do because I am, you know, putting out episodic content for it, right? Like episodes in a series. So the only way I can see it potentially working, and this is not like a commitment or anything, but the only way I could see that working is if, like, when I get down to it and I'm really just combing around for light roots and shrines, I could potentially stream that process and record episodes live, right? There'd be no, like, chat component. Maybe I'd take breaks in between episodes and then, you know, hang out with chat for a few minutes and then go back to recording. But that's kind of tentatively what could work, but we'll see. We'll see. Cal, would you ever consider some PC games in the future, like Elden Ring? Potentially. Elden Ring specifically, it's funny you mentioned that. That is a game that I would love to play. That's like right up my alley. Really anything that's even like slightly medieval fantasy adjacent, like I have a big affinity for. So that game specifically, it is possible. Something else like a Starfield, probably not. And I do honestly need to upgrade my GPU. It is... Shoot, I forget. I think it's a 1410. I forget, but it's not ideal, and it's even at a point now where it crashes sometime. Like when I am rendering significant videos, it will crash. So definitely need to get the capture card upgrade, or not capture card, excuse me, the graphics card upgrade prior to really considering any PC stuff. And then you've also got to consider that my main area of focus really is Nintendo. And I know I mentioned like the medieval fantasy stuff is like really what I do enjoy as well, but all things equal, I will usually default to Nintendo crap because, hey, I'm not afraid to admit it, I'm a bit of a Nintendo fanboy. I really am, always have been. So hey, if that strikes your fancy, that's fine too. But if you would like to see PC stuff, I'll just say that it's not completely out of the question, especially perhaps for like a stream. That is something too that might make sense for a stream. Who knows? All right, nothing is for certain, least of which on this channel. All right, goodness gracious, we fly by the seats of our forehead. We do what we can and have as good of a time as possible. Oh, buddy, can I bash this guy? There's too many people here. Can you guys move? I gotta get me the golden hamburger. Thank you very much. Ooh, using boost there may have been ill-advised. It's fine. It's fine. As long as we don't touch any more walls. There we go. It did work out. It did work out. Wow. Golly gee williker. I mean, I missed that little pad there, but shoot, Magoot. Not too terrible. Not too terrible. Ooh, give me... I was like, give me this healer. This healing pad. I need it. Goodness gracious. We're struggling here to stay in the top half of the ranks, but not too terrible. My cat's about to come here in camera, I think. What are you doing, Luna? What are you doing, Luna? She is just outside of frame, albeit slightly distracting. Luna, you're gonna send me into 60th? Oh, Luna, this is your fault. This is your fault, Luna. You did this to me. You're adorable, and you are a kitten, so I can't really fault you all that much. Oh, giblets, but we didn't get down to 60th. We did finish. Here, let's say hi to the people, Luna, and I'll get you off the desk. This is one of my babies. Hi, Luna. All right. Off with you. Go find your brother. Jiminy Christmas. Oh, man. Mega Eevee 7, there is an infinite level up thing in Super Paper Mario. Infinite level up. I might... Is it early on? Because I might have discovered it, I think, in episode 2. I found something that I very much could have cheesed and just continued to level up, but I don't know if it's what you're thinking of. Zachary Beachy, Enderman, he's thought of it. Yes, indeed. Enderman, hey, Mega Eevee, so you can reach max level fast, kind of. But be warned, you can level down from it, too. Oh, maybe it's not what I'm thinking. With this streak, he is going to win soon. Oh, man. I hope so. We're staying, like, in the middle of the pack here, relatively consistently. Wombat Girl, I am so bad at Elden Ring, but I really enjoy it. There's a co-op mod that I played before in Super... A co-op mod? That's interesting. A co-op mod was always something I really wanted from Skyrim, and I think someone made it, but I have yet to test it out. Truth be told, I haven't played Skyrim in a long time. Serena, my wife, is actually doing a playthrough of Skyrim right now. I mean, not right now, presently. I had to look to see, but this week, I guess. Mega Eevee, Medieval is Fire Emblem. Hey, you gosh darn right. I love me some Fire Emblem. I would like to do another Fire Emblem Let's Play. I haven't done one since Path of Radiance a year ago. Cal says, yeah, I just recently played it after finishing Tears of the Kingdom, and it was super fun. Definitely recommend it, but warning, it's quite hard. I have heard that. Difficult games can be fun. Both from like a presentation perspective, as well as just like my own selfish enjoyment, right? Because it's good to overcome those sort of hurdles, but also tying back into the presentation thing, like it can be entertaining for people to watch someone struggle. Of course, if they struggle the right way. I don't know how else to put that. Like, I've watched a lot of Let's Plays, and I still continue to watch Let's Plays of various games. And there's like a distinct line between watching someone struggle, and it's funny, and it's entertaining, and then watching someone struggle, and it's like, all right, just get on, come on. And I want to like toe that line. It is a little difficult to do sometimes. Mega Eevee7 says, I know a few medieval games on the Switch. Please let me know. Enderman Fan Gaming, F-Zero streams aren't common. I wish more people did them. Word. Well, hey. Here's one. I think I saw Proton John stream it recently, and maybe Steven George too. But other than that, I don't know that I've seen a whole lot of people do it either. While we're doing this over here, we go. Wombat Girl with the cats in the chat. Yes, indeed. That's my girl. I've got two cats. I've got a little boy, Aragorn. Well, I guess he's a big boy now. He's a hefty lad, really, all things considered. But he's still my baby boy. He's 4 years old. Luna is like 4 months old. So they got a little bit of an age gap, but they love each other all the same, and I quite love them as well. Can we get a boost here early? Oh, I'm trying to game this here in a way that I can get this. Oh, come on. There it is. Boom shakalaka. I think that may have been the earliest that I got that. If we can get ourselves up into a good position here, hopefully I can just hold on to it, because I think that's the meta, as it were, with this, right? Like, get up in a good placing, and it's easier to do that earlier and then stay there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's harder. Once if you've gone a few laps and you're back in like 60th place, like I am right now, odds are you might finish around that placement. Goodness sakes, especially if you find time to ride around in 70th. Yikes. Not quite ideal, but we do have another golden hamburger machine up here. Come here, buddy. I've got a hankering, and it's for burgers. Ooh, yes. Don't you just love to see it? This should ride us on up into the 50s, but barely. There was a significant gap there with no people. Cheech among us, man. Blow through some boost here. We can replenish this. Top 50, top 50. So the best placing so far has been 17th. Oh, man. I would just like to match that. Knock someone out. That feels nice. Kinda. I mean, it does feel kind of bad, too, because it is rude. But, hey, they know what they signed up for. Gosh darn it. That's what they're here for. It's F-Zero. Jiminy Christmas. They want a nice, calm racing game. They should go elsewhere, I suppose. All right, top 50. That's fine. That's not too bad. Mega Eevee says, hi, Luna. So does Cozy Gamer Low. Mega Eevee, yes. It's with Kua and Stairs. Interesting. It's the thing I'm talking about in World 1. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I talk about that. I think it's in episode 2, so look out for that tomorrow morning. I'll let you know the medieval games. Thank you, Mega Eevee. Again, Mega Eevee put out a great list of horror games, too. 2 or 3 weeks ago, just after the stream. So, whoa! Cal has joined the YouTube dude squad, for lack of a better word. Either which way, Cal is a dude, and I'm appreciative of you, dude. Thanks for supporting the channel, man. Cal, the struggle of Elden Ring would definitely be funny more than annoying. That's kind of the joy of watching streamers play it and experience the challenges. Okay. Duly noted, and I appreciate that, especially from you, right? From someone who has actually played the game and who is aware of what the challenges would look like. MegEV7 says there's 2 infinite level up ways in Super Paper Mario, but one is easier to mess up. I see. Zachary Beachy, hope you guys are safe out there. There's a hurricane coming into your area. Where's the hurricane? Oh, man. I hope you're safe, dude. You boarding up your windows? You got canned food? Do you have raviolis? If you've got raviolis, you might be doing all right. Enderman Fan Gaming, everyone summon victory. Do it this time, please. We almost had it. MegEV7, you have memberships. I do. Yes. I don't really promote it, I guess. I never really have. There's some like emotes and stuff and badges you can get as a part of that. Cal's actually throwing some in the chat there with the Kerbo. What's up? But I guess, I don't know. I haven't made like any postings like, please be a member. It's more or less there. If you want to support the channel, if you have the disposable income to do so, by all means take care of yourself first, right? It's a crazy world out there. Crap is expensive. Have you seen the price of vegetables? All right, it's like $12 for a zucchini. Anyways, that being said, memberships are a thing. So take with that knowledge and do with it as you will. Cozy Gamer Low, is there such thing as a calm racing game? LOL, I play Forza Horizons, and the only calm way is just cruising the map. Yeah, I think that the whole concept of racing is inherently chaotic, right? Like, is there anything more competitive than a bunch of individuals going in a straight line and trying to get to point A quicker than the rest, right? Oh, that in and of itself is chaos, especially when you're right here at the tip top of this freaking grouping. Come on, guys, let me through here. Get me out of this mess. You guys don't want to hang out with me? No. I notice how everyone cuts that corner, and I don't. Is that a good corner to cut? I mean, it must be, right, if other people are doing it and I'm not. Shoot. Give me the stuff. I was about to die there. Now we can get up. Woof. I was playing with fire. I was getting right up there close to first place. I was tempting fate a little bit, but gosh darn it, I had hungry eyes. It's okay. We can play it cool here. Just take what we can get. Maybe you can boost through that, I guess, because it's like vertical, diagonal lines, something like that. Oh God, I'm gonna kill myself here. Power down, don't touch me, no, they did it. I was so close to the hill. All right, note to self, be aggressive, be aggressive, but not too aggressive, okay? Goodness gracious. Enderman Fan Gaming's got the YouTube going up. Let me just double check. Yes, I see Cal's got the 2 of the emotes. I saw the Kerbo the first time, but he's also got the Baby Goron. Goodness sakes. One of my favorite characters from Majora's Mask. Probably, arguably my favorite character. I don't know. He's a cute little lad. Stay safe from Mega Eevee. Absolutely. Enderman Fan Gaming. YouTube. Zachary Beachy says it's in Maryland. Gotcha. Well, again, do please stay safe. My boss's family is actually in Maryland, I believe, too. So I hope they're all right. Cozy Gamer Low echoes the same sentiments. Franklin Garrett, good thing I live in California. Yeah. From that perspective, you are almost as far away in the continental U.S. as you could be from Maryland. Maybe if you were, well, I guess, like Baja, California, the very southwestern tip of it would be as far away as you possibly could. Well, is Alaska technically continental U.S.? Or is continental U.S. everything except Hawaii and Alaska? I know it does not include Hawaii, but I'm not 100% certain about Alaska. I don't know. Either which way, yes, good thing you're in California to avoid that. Oh, man, YouTube emojis to summon victory. Please lay them on me, Enderman Fan Gaming. MegEV7, have you ever heard of the Lisa games? Lisa Simpson? Look, I scream aloud. No, I've actually not heard of the Lisa games. Goodness gracious. Yes, and I did have a lead. I can't believe it. I was off to a good start there. Not necessarily as good of a start this time, but it's fine. There's no data out on the subject. No science says that we cannot overcome a little bit of a deficit here. I mean, there probably is some sort of a science to it, right? You probably want to start off at least in like 60th. But goodness gracious, I'll tell myself anything to keep my hopes up, my dreams alive. Maybe we save our energy here. I'm again getting aggressive, and I'm noticing my health meter is a little dwindly. We're coming back up here on the meter that will replenish it, thankfully, the little pad here. Give me these balls. Give me the balls. Give me the balls. Come here. Very good. The balls have recharged us barely, goodness sake, because we were about to get plucked away. You see the cutoff there is 90, and we're sitting at barely over that. Made our way into the top 80 as a result of that boost, which is very helpful. But shoot, we're going to need it again if I'm not going to die here. And I'm in the rank out zone already. Oh, I'm going to fail. I don't want to take remedial math. Jiminy Christmas. Jiminy Christmas. Well, much like life, there are ebbs and flows. We do poorly, we do okay, we do poorly. Hopefully we can do okay again. Cheech Among Us. Oh, man. No Lisa's on the Switch, and the story is kind of dark. Mega Eevee got the eternal knowledge on the dark and not horror game. Well, I guess horror games. I don't know if Lisa falls into that, but I would say that dark is not synonymous, but like horror adjacent. Oof. Either which way. Coffee and water real quick. MegEV7 says to look up the Lisa game sometimes. Will do. In fact, something that's very convenient about having this overall new stream setup is that I am, in fact, at my desk. So I am going to make a screenshot of that comment so that I will be able to do that. And there we go. It can be on the desktop. Very good. Very good, very good. Yeah, I put out a vlog today. It was the vlog for yesterday where I briefly showed like what this looks like. And it's not amazing or anything, but goodness sakes, it's amazing to me. I quite love that this came together as quickly as it did. Really, and I said this on the vlog, it's all thanks to you guys. Like, I mean, YouTube is not necessarily the most lucrative thing in the world unless you've got like 100,000 subscribers, but I still do generate some semblance of ad money, right? I get like $3 for every 1,000 views. It is finally added up to a point where we could produce the changes needed to actually stream and record in a quote-unquote normal environment. So again, thank you. Thank you, you know? Thank you. Oh, man. Okay. Let's get a good start here. We're off to an okay one. Give me that. That's my boost, all right? You guys get out of here. No touching me. I'm going away, and so are you. Get out of here, you Cheech Among Uses. This is my land, and it's not to be shared. Okay, maybe it is. Okay, fine, you can have it. Oh, well, I wanted it, though. I really did. We're still doing okay. My biggest problem, I guess, is when I get too greedy and start bouncing into walls, and I start boosting more than I can. I'm gonna die. Don't touch me. Don't! I didn't even make it a single lap. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Oh, God. Oh. Not too aggressive, LP. Not too aggressive, LP. All right, I can bump some people here. Let's do that. Come here. Get over here. Come here. Who is this? Funky Legend? No. Come here. Detonate for plus? Can I just blow up in front of everyone? No? Huh. Well, I got 17 points. That's less than the other time I did that, but still, it's points. Cheech Among Us. Ah, man. Santa, Mo Snap, you can do it, I believe. I'm sorry, I failed you. Oh, man. Too much boost, Wombat Girl, indeed. Oh, man. I need to check out your vlog channel, says Cozy Gamer Low. Yes, please do. It's definitely a whole like different sort of vibe, I guess, than the Let's Play channel here. What I mean by that, the Let's Play channel here, it's like very much something I do for fun, right? Like if I'm going to play video games after work, I'm going to record it or I'm going to stream it or whatever, and I'm just going to have a good time. But the whole point of it, I guess, is from an entertainment perspective, if that makes sense, right? I'm putting like my best self out there. If I am feeling in a bad mood or something, I'm not gonna record. I'm not gonna do that. But the vlog channel is very just like an honest look into my day-to-day life. I produce one video. They're usually between like 2 to 10 minutes every day, and it's just this is what's happening today. Sometimes it's good, sometimes I'm not feeling good. That's life, I guess, right? Man. I didn't know you vlogged, says Mega EV7. Yeah, it's another thing. I don't promote it. I just let it do its thing. I do have a link to it, I believe, on the like the channel page, the Let's Play channel page, as well as in the descriptions of my videos. There is a link to the vlog channel. And Santa, kind of wild. There's a racer with a very similar name to mine, but it's not me. Oh, they're copying you, dude. You're gonna have to take them to court. All right, you've trademarked your name, right? Of course you have. Who am I kidding? And while we're going out here, let's see if I can read over. I believe in you. You can do this. I hope I can. I'll try and make you proud. Oh, man. Cozy Gamer Low used to vlog as well. There we go. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's definitely something that I enjoy doing. One, like I said, just from a transparency perspective. I just, like putting that real sort of side of myself out there. But two, because it's like home videos in a way. If I ever want to like go relive something or go see, hey, what was I doing at this point in time? Or do you remember when we went to MetroCon? Oh, that was fun. We have a video and we can go look at it and see it, and it's neat. It's almost like it's like a picture album, but in video form. It's amazing. Oh, I just wish that I would have started it sooner. And well, I did start it sooner, but I didn't keep up on it, and I fell off because I started the first vlog channel back when I first started the Let's Play channel, so just about 2 years ago. However, I let the vlogs kind of fall off and just tossed them by the wayside. There was a lot going on there. But they're back, and they've been back now for about 200 days consecutively, and they will stay back. At this point, I'm very much committed, and I found like a nice healthy balance to where it's fun for me and it's easy for me to do. So there you have it. Oh man, we are flirting dangerously with the fail out line again. Although we are the final lap though, so hopefully we can make something happen. If we can get the boost once more, probably make some sense to back. Oh, come on, gold car! I want to touch you. You gotta touch me. How can you rebuke me like this? Goodness sakes, it's offensive. All right, after all I've done for you. Which isn't a whole lot. I don't know that I've done anything, but still, I thought of it. That corner kills me every single time. Chickamungus. Hey, at least we finished, all right? That's a small accomplishment. Take our wins where we can. Not too literally, of course, but where we can. Oh, my goodness. Cozy Gamer Go, love that aspect as well. There we go. Zach Beasley. Zachary Beachy, can you get your wife? Why? I can't see the other word there. The heart is in the way on my chat thing. Can I get my wife to what? To play. There we go. It moved. Perfect. To play this. I don't. Maybe racing games are not necessarily in her wheelhouse. You like racing games, Serena? She gave me this. She's a big fan of Tears of the Kingdom. She has 100% of that game, effectively. She's actually technically 98% of it, I believe. All she has to do left is the final fight. So games like that are very much up her alley. Racing games, or this game specifically, not so much, though she will be interested in streaming with me sometime in the future. She will be playing, also Let's Playing specifically, Super Mario Wonder when that comes out next month. And we just finished Pikmin 4, which was great. So that's another, game she would like. But you get it. Sanum, I have no idea how you don't have more viewers. I just saw you randomly on my front page. I am clicking all over the screen, and I am obscuring your comment. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. Saw you randomly on my front page, and just listening to you talk is amazing. Laughing my ass off. Well, hey, I appreciate that. Glad to have you around. Again, we were briefly talking about earlier in the stream how the algorithm works in mysterious ways, recommending smaller channels to viewers. I'm glad that you are one of the people it was recommended to, and I'm glad you take at least some semblance of enjoyment from listening to me. I went to school to be on the radio. I studied broadcast journalism in college, and I never ended up actually pursuing that, professionally. So this is kind of my creative outlet for that, skill, I guess, side of me. Glad you can find some semblance of enjoyment from it. Oh, man. Cal says the vlogs are very easy to watch, usually only a few minutes, which is good. Boom. There you go. Thank you, Cal. Enderman Fan Gaming, never mind. It unfroze. Ooh. Glad that it unfroze, though. Gustine is always 65th place. Hey, I mean, that's better than me. And at the very least, if you're always 65th, like always, that's consistent, dude. And if you can't win, right? If you can't win, at least you'll be consistent. And then, you know, maybe when this develops and like there's sports gambling and stuff on F-Zero races, you can just bet on yourself secretly, of course, under the table, to always place 65th. People will be like, how is he doing that? That's amazing. He knows that this guy is going to be 65th every time. And lo and behold, you have an ace up your sleeve because you always come in 65th. It's amazing. I wish I could do it. I also wish that I could maintain this place and get over there. The top 10 for the first time ever. Goodness sakes, it probably won't last very long. But I'm taking it, all right? I'm taking it. Don't touch me. Get out of here. This is my racetrack. If we can place top 20 one more time, I will squeal like a chimpanzee or something. I don't know. That probably isn't any sort of incentive. I will feel good about myself and probably take a drink of coffee. There we go. That sounds exciting, doesn't it? What more could you ask for on a riveting Friday night such as this, huh? Oh, God, I boosted on accident. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me, please. Leave me alone. Oh, no. Oh, so greedy. So greedy. So much boost. So much boost. Too much boost. Cheechamungus. Oh, man. Gemma Purdy, missed hearing you from the UK. What's up, Gemma? It's been a minute. I haven't seen you in the comments in a while. Hope everything's doing well. Wombat girl, oops, up there. Hold on, you have a black cat named Luna. Your wife is named Serena. Are you secretly Tuxedo Mask from Sailor Moon? That is Serena, my wife's favorite anime manga too, specifically. And that's funny, that is the inspiration for the cat's name. We've wanted to do a Tuxedo Mask and Sailor Moon cosplay for the longest time. We haven't actually done it. But maybe we will. Maybe we will here in the future. That's awesome. Thank you for saying that. Gustine, have you tried other vehicles? I was originally the Wild Goose before migrating to the Fire Stingray. You know what? I haven't, actually. I haven't even looked at the ones that I have available now. I know that I've unlocked a couple. So maybe I should do that here now. Is there a way to look at the vehicles before I go into a race? Workshop, perhaps? Use the workshop to customize your machines? I guess that would work, yeah. Cool, give me 1 second here. Need to read through the comments again. Enderman Fan Gaming, well, gotta go, lads. Goodbye. Thanks for hanging out, Enderman. Hope you have a great evening or morning or wherever you are, what part of the world, what time zone. Sanum, whoa, do you have a radio casting voice? That explains so much. I appreciate that. I remember I was working at a Sonic drive-in. I was working the drive-thru as a teenager, and an elderly woman told me that, and was part of the inspiration for me to pursue it. Zachary Beachy, I subbed you because you are funny. I appreciate that, man. I don't always try to be funny, is the thing. Sometimes people find me funny when I'm just being myself. And I'll take that, all right? I'd rather be accidentally funny than a lot of other things. But I do also try to be funny at times, too, so hey. Cal says, audio sentiment fan gaming. Have a good day, brother. Yes, indeed. Mega EV7, the game Death Road to Canada is the modern version of Oregon Trail. Interesting. Man, I've got some memories with Oregon Trail. I'd play in the computer lab on the floppy disk. Little Johnny's got dysentery. He's got to go. Caravan moves on. All right, Johnny can hoof it by himself. He go back. He's going to slow us down. Gustine, I recommend using Fire Stingray. Its acceleration may be slow, but it has the best handling and speed out of all of them. Do I even have that? Wait, this is the Blue Falcon. Change Machine X. So, Fire Stingray. Okay. I'll take a look at these here in a second now that I know what I have. Enderman Fan Gaming. Hold on, top 10. Oh, I'm so sorry. It was so close. Gustine, I also heard Gold Fox is great due to them having the best boost in the game. Never tried it. People actually say that the Blue Falcon is the worst vehicle in the game due to being a noob, trap, and a master of none. Hey, that actually makes me feel good because I was not doing completely awful in the Blue Falcon. So maybe I could improve if I pick a different vehicle. We're about to try. I'm going to pick a different one. Goodness gracious. Mega EV7 Workshop. I got an ad. Cozy Gamer 2. Goodness gracious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I guess that is how YouTube decides to pay me, but they pay me like 6 pennies. Oh, I wish I knew specifically like how much YouTube charged for the ad slots. Like, how much money are they making off of that they're then not deciding to split with the creators? Because it's an unspecified amount, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not 100% certain either which way, but I do believe that it's got to make some business sense for them, right? Otherwise, how would they continue to exist as a business? They're making money. How much? How much individually? Each ad. I would like to know. Zachary Beachy, I would love to meet you IRL. Dude, one thing I would love to do, too, and I've seen other people do this as well, which is why it seems like fun, is like meetups at conventions and stuff like that, because a big goal of mine, especially as this progresses, is the ability to go, like, to travel to conventions just for fun. And I'd love to do things where, you know, the people that are in that state, right? Like, say I go to a convention in California, I go to a convention in Ohio, or I go to a convention in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. That's obviously not going to happen, but you get what I'm saying here. People that are in that area can go to that convention or just outside it. We can get lunch or something like that. I think that would be really cool. But that's all conceptual, and we'll see. We'll see if we get to that point, but it would be cool. It would be cool. Gustine, in case you're wondering, Wild Goose has the best durability. That would probably be helpful for myself. Goodness sakes knows that I've died. I've crashed maybe once tonight. Something like that. Maybe twice. Goodness gracious. Cozy Gamer Low, I don't mind the ads. I appreciate you. Mega EV7, did you hear what the Unity game engine is doing to its game creators? Yes, it's having them charged a fee, right, for every download? I understand there was some significant backlash for that, and I can't imagine why. Oh, there are some games developed on Unity that have tens, hundreds of millions of downloads, and that, what are they going to ask for back pay on that? It's ridiculous. I don't think it's going to hold up in court, to be honest with you. I think it was a stupid money grab that's going to go nowhere. But that's just my 2 cents. Anyways, let's look at these vehicles. So Blue Falcon's what I have been using, and I was originally going with it just because it had a sort of even keel slate of statistics. Ordinarily, that's something that I kind of lean towards, but apparently that's not ideal, and I could see why. Golden Fox heavily trended towards recovery, losing a little bit of grip and durability as a result. The acceleration curve there is very quick, though. Blue Falcon's kind of takes a little bit longer. Although I'm not even certain how to read that. Like, what are those squares? Like, are those seconds or something? Like, it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 seconds for the Blue Falcon to get up to top speed, and then the Golden Fox takes 3 or something. I don't know what that is. Wild Goose, very durable, as mentioned. Not so much recovery, but good grip. No, I like that. I have been sliding into a lot of walls, namely like the same handful of walls, but every time. So this could be viable. However, the acceleration is kind of poopy. And then finally, the Fire Stingray, which has a very like linear progression of acceleration. It definitely has sort of a little arc there to start with, but otherwise it's very. And then grip is huge, durability is better, and recovery is. I think I'm going to use the Stingray. That slow acceleration is a little. I don't know if concerning is the right word, but it's a little something. Reach level 5, boost. So what is this? Do I have extra boost? Interesting. I don't know what that is specifically. It doesn't give me any information on it. Who knows? I'll test it out, right? Only one way to find out. If you can't read, do. And that's how people die. Oh man, going through here. Gustine, another Fire Stingray win. They have the best alternate colors of all the vehicles. Wait until you unlock the red skin with the black accents. Unity sucks now. Good. Stick to Godot. Yeah. Agree with the Unity thing. And then I am curious to test out the Stingray. Dude, I'm doing it on the back of your suggestion at least a little bit. As well as, of course, the statistics there. But I'm excited. Very excited. Cal says, oh yeah, I saw a video on that too, and the Unity thing. Sanum says, gonna have to leave soon. I got some Final Fantasy 14 rating to do, plus pizza about to be delivered, but I'll keep your tab open for Signal Boost. Appreciate you, dude. Enjoy the pizza, and enjoy the Final Fantasy 14. If you're still here, what kind of pizza did you get and from where? I have very strong feelings about pizza, and I'd be very curious to see what you're working with. You've subbed to the channel as well. I appreciate you, friend, and I hope we see you again. Zachary Beachy, yay! And welcome! Gustine, Fire Stingray Gang. Samurai Goro Gang. Wombat Girl, the Fire Stingray also looks like Kirby with the default color. Hey, I'm wearing a Kirby shirt. You probably already knew that, but I am. I love Kirby. Kirby's my dude. And Gustine changed the color of your boost. I was hoping it would be like a stronger boost, but of course that probably wouldn't necessarily make the most sense either. Like, if you're good at the game, you unlock things, and then they give you things that make you better at the game, and then it's like, well, shoot. It's just kind of a skewing the top there a little bit. Already, initial feelings, it's tangible. The handling difference, like, at this point, I feel like I would have already hit a wall because I'm kind of handling a little erratically, just to be completely honest with you. Goodness sakes, LP acting erratically, who would have thought? But I'm a little twitchy right now, at least to start this race. And so far, the Stingray is handling remarkably well. Remarkably well. I am quite pleased so far. Of course, if I keep boosting and I kill myself, that's not going to help. Okay. I was so enamored with the handling, I was not even looking at the top right of the screen. Cheech Among Us, Jiminy Christmas. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, a learning experience for sure. Red lightning bolt gives you a red boost color. When are you going to do a suggested game stream? Asked Zachary Beachy. I was thinking of next Friday, actually. I really wanted to today, of course, this Friday, play some more of the racing games that I played on Twitch last week, aka fzero, and then potentially some Mario Kart later on. And after we've done that this week, yeah, I think next week I'll play some more suggested games. So keep an eye out. I'll put a post in the community tab on YouTube where you guys can put comments and stuff like that of things you'd want me to play, and I will do that. Sanum says Canada, small cheese and bacon olive from a local mom and pop pizzeria. Hey, you gave me no room to argue with you. That's great. To be honest with you, I'm not much of an arguer anyways, and I probably would have liked whatever pizza you did say, but I especially like that. One, because supporting local business, it's a big thumbs up. That is great. Anytime you can do that as opposed to a corporate chain is a great idea, and you should take advantage of that. And number two, I love me some bacon. All right, bacon's good. I try not to eat a whole lot of meat, specifically pork, but bacon is a weakness of mine, for certain. Why I choose not to eat a whole lot of meat other than like chicken and fish, it just doesn't sit with my stomach very well. Bacon also doesn't necessarily sit with my stomach very well, but it's so delicious. Oh God. Now I'm hungry. Oh, man. Goodness gracious. I'll get you, Star Fox, says Wombat Girl. Yes! Mega Eevee, have you ever heard of danger noodles? A cobra. Yeah, like a snake. It is a danger noodle, indeed. Or like a trash panda, a raccoon. I love the cute little names. Gustine says, don't boost irresponsibly. It's best used in the middle of the pack, and you should save the boost in the front to tank against the red cards, which can explode and damage you a ton. Your boost meter is your health meter. Remember that. This is all very helpful tips. I appreciate that, Gustine. Things that I would be well served to remember. I'm going to keep a better eye up on there on the top left, or top right, excuse me. Get these. Slide over. Don't love our placing here initially, but we're still okay. Top 80. Top 80 is fine. Don't want to ride that. Don't want to ride that. Boost okay. Let's get. Save that boost. Use that boost while it's building. Get out of the way, friends. Get out of the way. I'm coming. Ooh, we're getting a good amount of little giblets there, aren't we? Come here. Give me the orbs. Give me the orbs. 69 is nice. Ooh, boost through this. Okay, gonna save the boost a little bit now. Someone's already up on the top rope. Goodness gracious. That turn still got me, but it didn't get me as hard as it's gotten me in the past. Shoot, I really wanted to hit the gold car. I was indecisive between going after the gold car and getting on the pad. Whatever, it's fine. We ended up getting this anyways, but we didn't get as much health as we perhaps should have if I would have fully committed to healing. It's okay. It's okay. There's still time. There's still time. We're doing okay. And bank right hard. Sheesh, among us, man. Let's give me some healing action here, please, and thank you. Come here. Don't touch me. Gold, 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 gold. Gold boy is for me. Gold boy is for me, yes. Oh, hanging out here back in the pack. Not necessarily placing very well. But we can still salvage this. We can get something out of this, especially if we hit this guy. Boom. Up here we go. Let's do this. Let's maybe place top 30. As long as I can, be relatively judicious with my boost and my health, we should be able to ride this one out to the finish line. Whether or not we place is probably going to be dependent on our ability to get back up there again. I don't know that that's going to be the case. It seems that tends to happen to me like every other lap. Unless, of course, someone like dies and leaves a whole bunch of them. We're already like right up on the end here. So I'm going to have to get a hard boost through here. Give me top 30, top 40, top 40? 38, yeah, okay. That's not bad. I've definitely, you may be shocked to hear this, but I've definitely placed worse than that. Oh, man. Mega EV7, what horror game will you play for spooky season? A good question. A good question. I am not 100% certain. It will be on stream since the Let's Play slots will be occupied throughout October, so there will be at least one spooky stream when we get into October, and I have been looking at your list that you put over a few weeks ago in the comments of not the last, but the stream before that, and odds are it'll be a game from that list, but there's a couple I'm thinking of. It's going to be a secret for now. It's going to be a secret for now, but keep an eye out, and thank you for asking. Sanum Bacon, hell yeah. Cozy Gamer Low doesn't like pizza. Oh, well, that's un-American. But Cozy Gamer Low is an American, so it's just fine. Cozy Gamer Low is across the pond. What's a good comfort food? Cozy Gamer Low, because I know that pizza is often, considered that for a lot of people, but obviously not for you, and that's totally cool. What is a nice, like, warm comfort, maybe even quote-unquote, like, lazy, like a takeaway even, something you don't have to make yourself? I'm curious to hear. Cal says, all this pizza talk got me really hungry now. Yeah, dude, truly. If I didn't eat immediately prior to the stream, I would be feeling that a little bit more than I already am. Goodness sakes, I am feeling it a bit. Gustine, hit the blinking gray cars. It not only fills your boost, but expands your boost, giving you boost power and more health. Oh, I see. Very good, I appreciate that. And then Gustine says, it's odd that I'm the token tip giver. No, it's not odd. It's not at all. Someone's got to do it, right? I'm just glad you're helping, to be honest with you. Goodness sakes, there are some people that'll pop in and out of streams and not be nice. Believe it or not, they'll be rude. It's amazing. I don't know how they could live with themselves, but you were being helpful, dude, and I appreciate it. Cozy Gamer Low, fish and chips would be a very British comfort food, but there's a lot of pizza takeaways here. Fish and chips. I love fish and chips. My goodness. Do you take yours with ketchup or tartar sauce or both? Because I'm a both kind of man. More is good for me. But I love me some fried fish and some fried potatoes. Very good. Especially living here in Florida now. We've got a lot of seafood, as you might imagine. We didn't have any significant lack of seafood in Denver, in Colorado, where we lived prior, but it definitely wasn't as prevalent as it is here, which I'm sure probably goes alongside conventional wisdom. Oh, you moved to the coast, there's more seafood, imagine that. All right, I'm gonna use a little boost here, we can get this, and double up on it, get up top. I liked that maneuver, that felt good. I don't necessarily know if that was like the smartest play in the world, but it worked. It worked. People are exploding that aren't me. I'll take that, okay. People are flying down from the top rope. I don't like that. You guys need to get out of here. Come here, Gold Boy. Goldberg! Nearly halfway up to another charge. Oh, God, touching the wall. Don't touch the wall. Oh, we're in 71st. What the chickamungus? I thought we were in a better placing than that. I was feeling real good about myself. Foolishly good about myself, indeed. How disappointing. Oh, we're up. I don't know how long that was there. I took my eyes off of it, and I looked back, and it was there. Hopefully I didn't waste too much time. Either which way, the chips have fallen, and not into my mouth, which is where they should be falling. All right, I want fish and chips. Oh, man. Talking about food a lot here. We got one more lap, hovering around 40th place. Not terrible. I saw them gray cars. I wanted to hit one. Gonna get another boost here. If I can just pick up. People are dying. People are dying. Get up. All right, let's see if we can get something better than 20th, maybe? Oh, God, I used the boost. I didn't mean to boost there. Oh, no. No! Oh, my fat thumb hit the boost, and I didn't mean to. Shoot. That probably would have been a top 15. That would have been top 15. Chicken balls and rice. I don't even know what to say. That was too bad. Oh, yeah, Mega Eevee. Goodness gracious. Going up. I'm hungry, says Mega Eevee. Indeed. Zachary Beachy 8. Gustine, another tip. Your spin attack gets filled immediately when you pop off a ramp. Ooh, okay. So that's why everyone jumps off and does sick 360s. Zachary Beachy's friend lives in Florida. There we go. It's not a terrible place. Florida's definitely got some problems. I've got a cat right here. Florida's definitely got some problems. Believe me. But it's not cold here. It's got that going for it. Which means I can play disc golf whenever I want, which is quite nice. Well, whenever I have time, I suppose. Zachary Beachy, my friend lives in Florida. Mega Eevee, chips is referring to French fries, right? Cozy Gamer Low, just chips for me as I don't eat seafood and actually prefer mayo to tomato sauce. Fair enough. Yes, but they're cut much thinner. We have fries here too. I mean thicker. Maybe next time try the middle option. You might get some luck there in getting first. Yeah, I think you're right, Gustine. Zachary Beachy, you should try a different car than one you're using now. It doesn't really look like it's fitting you. I mean, you're right. You're absolutely not wrong, Zach. But in this car's defense, I've only used it for the last, 2 or 3 races since making the switch. I'm not ready to quit on the Stingray yet. Not yet. We'll give it another shot. Give it another shot because it handles well. It feels good. I just haven't quite gotten the hang of it completely. Mega Eevee 7 asks what my favorite Pokemon is. And this is a good question for anyone who's listening to answer as well. What's your favorite Pokemon? I'd be very curious to hear it. Shoot. I am going to say, at least right now, Chikorita. Oh, you're not even going to be able to see Chikorita. Chikorita's green. What does Chikorita even look like? Chikorita looks like an ethereal sort of... You can kind of see her. Truth be told, my favorite Pokemon is constantly changing. But right now, I'd say Chikorita is my favorite. Gustine, I mean, he got to 13th, just got greedy with boosting. I did get greedy with boosting. Zachary Beachy's favorite is Absol. There we go. Absol Dark type, right? If I remember correctly. Mega Eevee. Oh, yeah. I wonder, how could I have ever guessed what your favorite is? Gustine likes bug types. Sizor. Chikorita looks like an Among Us dude. Chikorita's very sus. Indeed. All right, before this starts, I need a drink. Ooh. Zachary Beachy says, yes, he is. Okay, cool. I am not anywhere near a Pokemon expert. I do love Pokemon, but I haven't even played a game from every single one of the generations. I've played through Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Diamond and Pearl, and then I skipped several. After that, I picked up Sword and Shield and Pokemon Legends Arceus. So yeah, I've got a lot I'm missing there. No, that's not true. That's not true. I also have Black and White. Is that it? Soul Silver as well, which, I mean, it's silver, but remade. Then that is it. I'd love to play more Pokemon, though. That's also a possible stream game, too, at least in a certain capacity. There are some Pokemon games that I want to Let's Play specifically, so I would save them for that. But as far as streaming purposes go, I could stream a Pokemon game. As a possibility, Jiminy Christmas. It's also a possibility that I flub the bucket here. I'm losing my grip on my controller. My hands are so sweaty. I can't believe it. Or maybe I can, really. Racing is stressful, y'all. Racing is stressful. Come here, buddy. I'm gonna beat the gold out of you. Maybe, at least a little bit. Why can I not steer right now? I'm having a hard time staying center. Boom, someone died. I'm so sorry, but thankfully it was you and not me. I just used my spin there. I don't know what I was doing. Let's use a little boost and get up here. And then double it up. Very good. Okay. I need to be more strategic. I'm learning this now. I mean, this is only my second session playing this game. I played this last week as well for about an hour, and now today I've been playing for about an hour. I'm definitely seeing that there's far more to this game than first meets the eye. There's definitely more to it than just go around in a circle and don't crash. You know, there's definite timing. There's definite priorities that you want to line out for yourself in terms of what's important in any specific situation. We're getting there. We're getting there. Huh. Death wind is harder than it looks. Beware the gusts of wind that push you. So that's what it was. Okay. I was like, I am having a hard time steering here. Things are happening to me that I don't feel like I'm doing. Among Us is super sus. It's not just an oval. Yes. Peak Pokemon was Heart Gold, Soul Silver remakes during Gen 4. You know, I've heard people say that. I think that's why I have Soul Silver. Salmon, I'm not peeking in from behind a pizza slice for a moment. Enjoy that pizza, my friend. Zachary Beachy, I have 8 Pokemon games. That's a hearty amount, my friend. You only skipped Sun, Moon, Ultra, and XY. I mean, you say only, but that's a good amount. That's a good amount, dude. Gustine, Port Town is so far the hardest track in my opinion since there are magnetic walls. Oh man. That sounds even worse than the gust that I had just experienced there in Deathwind. So that's just adding to the increasingly obvious complexity that this game has. So there are course hazards. Deathwind, we just went there. We know what it is. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna be aware of it. And it won, albeit barely. Cool. Franklin Garrett, oof indeed. Zachary Bishi, I want Pokemon Ultra Sun, but it's only on the 3DS. It's true. It's true. I have a 3DS that I think is dead. It hasn't turned on in a long time, and I charged it not too terribly long ago, and it still didn't charge on, or at least I thought I charged it and it didn't turn on. Who's to say? Either which way, right now it's just a shelf decoration. But I suppose things can be emulated, so if you really, really want to play a thing, that's what happens. You just do that. Get out of my way, Poopy. All right, 40th. We're off to a decent start here. And the wind is blowing me over here. Wow, that was not good. Wow. Give me on this, all right? You guys don't need it. I need it. It's nice that I know what this is, though, now that I know that the wind is actually, well, a thing at all. I feel somewhat, I don't know if prepared is the right way to put it, but kind of that, you know? 3 laps left. Now we have our... There we go. Get up. We're going to do well here. I can feel it. I just need to be a little bit more cognizant of my health, my boost meter there, because that is definitely struggling. Here we go. We can get... don't push me up against the wall, buddy. That's very rude of you. Make some ground up here. We can bash someone. Come on. Meter. There. Oh, I wasted it. It's fine. Just need to collect... Oh, the gold boy spawned behind me. How dare you? Only got one more lap here. Can I get another big charge? Another big boost. Can I get up to the 2nd level? Keep missing the pads. I don't know that I'm going to be able to. It's going to be close, actually. I might. Oh, give me these balls. Give me the balls. Get. Oh, I pressed the boost before I... Oh, that's not ideal. It's not ideal. It's okay. It's okay, LP. Just keep it together. Don't let anyone touch you. Don't touch the walls. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm sterile. Oh. Gerchamex. Rest in peace, 3DS, is Franklin Garrett. Indeed. Gustine, here are the primary gimmicks of each major course thus far. Should I dare to ask Mega Eevee? How many Mega Eevee? How many games? Gustine, Mute City, no gimmicks. Blue, Big Blue, Ice Section, Sand Hill. It's also the name of the basic training site at Fort Benning, Georgia for the U.S. Army. I went there. Lots of curves. Silas, lots of 90-degree turns and explosive mines. White land, ice physics, and lots of ramps. And Port Town, magnet walls. Ah, okay. I appreciate this. Goodness gracious. You are extremely helpful tonight, Dustine. Mega EV7, I'm counting them. Cozy Gamer Low, my 3DSs are shelved to Core 2. I'm pretty sure they'd still work, but if I did play them, I'd sit through my manual, have to sit through my Animal Crossing villagers shouting me for neglecting them. Yeah. Yes. Goodness gracious. Did you play? You did actually. Never mind. I was going to ask if you played New Horizons, but I've seen your Instagram. You have some really good posts about New Horizons specifically. If you guys aren't already following Cozy Gamer Low, she does do, I guess, Let's Plays. She streams as well, but check her out. She's cool, and we'll probably be making a video here in the future. She's going to show me how to play Stardew Valley eventually. Life is crazy, but it's going to happen. 30-something for Mega Eevee. That's a lot of Pokemon, dude. That's a lot of Pokemon. Giblets. That's like 4 pounds of Pokemon games. New machine color. Ooh. Participate in 5 races? I've done, oh, that's 5 with the Stingray. I was like, I've definitely done more than 5. Goodness gracious. Gustine, you should practice on the OG F-Zero on NSO since the tracks are essentially the same. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. I briefly booted that up not too terribly long ago. Grand Prix starts in 53 minutes. Fascinating. Mega Eevee Low, I have 9,999 hours on New Leaf. Dude, that is wild. 10,000 hours? Holy cow. Try the mini pre. Okay. Put the pedal to the metal in a challenging 3-race series. Let's do the mini pre. Why not? That'll be fun. And it takes one ticket to enter and race 3 games. Challenging 3-race series. How high can you rank at the end? So what is it, cumulative or does it average it? Either which way, I guess it's all the same, but interesting. Cozy Gamer Low, thanks for the little shout out. Really looking forward to teaching you Stardew. Me too. Me too. Mega Eevee, more hours, or more than 10,000. Oh man, that's crazy. Do you still play? Are you still active on New Leaf? That's awesome. Oh, I missed it. Big Blue, I think the second one was Deathwind. And I did not see the third. Top 80 advance. Okay. Hopefully I can place. Machine looks cool. I like that. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Come on. Top 80, top 80, top 80. Grandma needs a new pair of teeth. And we're going to buy them with the prize money. Or something. No, she doesn't need it. She's going to die anyways. Let's get top 80. Just for our own gosh darn pride. Boost okay. Let's use a little bit here since it's replenishing. Gather some orbs. I think that we shouldn't have a problem placing top 80, especially at Big Blue. Now that I know there's no gimmicks here, it's just the track itself that I need to be concerned with, like the layout. And at this point, I kind of know it. I mean, kind of. Granted, I'm talking all this big game, and I am sitting in a position where I will flunk out. I am not, in fact, in top 80. Oh, but the race is young, my friends. The race is young. We can do this. Let's get up here, bring ourselves close to top 80, if not into the top 80 outright. Top 7, there we go, top 75. Beautiful. Start collecting more orbs. Come here, let me bash you. Oh, I missed. I need to bash this guy. Well, I can't. I passed him. It's fine. A little boost here. Cut hard. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We got our... Oh, we're top 60? People are dying. I'll take that. Continue to pass out, my friends. Please do. And I wasted my spin on nothingness. Isn't it just positively heinous? No matter. No matter. We're doing all right. People are passing out. Oh, man. That turn gets me every time. I should probably, I guess, brake for it. I just have a hard time braking when the whole idea is to go fast. Braking slows me down. You know, like braking would do. I'm beating my rivals, which is neat. That'll give me some extra points, right? Is this the turn? Let's boost through this. Yeah, that was a good use of that. But we are hurting a little bit on HP. Can we get another big boost with this dude here? No, this is it right here. So let's just boost all the way through. Cool. Well, we definitely finished top 80. We finished smack dab in the middle. Number 50 overall. I'll take that. Boom, 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 boom. Zachary Beachy has 185 hours on Sword. That's a lot of hours too, dude. Anytime you start getting up into the triple digits, like that's significant playtime. Gustine, it was Big Blue, Deathwind, and White Land. And if I go back up, your gimmick for White Land here was ice physics and lots of ramps. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Mega Eevee does still play New Leaf. That's awesome, dude. That's so cool. Klotzy is just beating the mini pre-winning or being first place? I don't know, actually. But hey, good to see you. Good to see you. It's been a minute. Gustine, if you get to the top 20, you win the mini pre. Gotcha. Gotcha. Cozy Gamer Low, I have 3 New Horizon Islands. 2 I'll never delete, but 1, I design different themes, upload the dream, and then restart. That's fun. That's fun. I've got the 1, and honestly, it's not great. Really, I mean, it is actually pretty good, but due to my own contributions, no, it is not great. Anything that island has going for it, I completely attribute to Serena's work ethic. She took it over and definitely made it her own in a very helpful manner, I'll say. She picked all the weeds, she talked to all the people, made all the villagers happy, built up a whole infrastructure. But I haven't been on there in so long, really. I feel bad. I doubt the villagers even know who I am anymore. And if they do, well, they're pissed. Okay, I failed to identify what the cutoff was to move on. Since the last one was top 80, I would have to imagine that this is top 60. Give me, touch me. Ah, almost got him. I'd have to imagine that this is top 60. And we're sitting okay. Oh, the wind screwed me there. I was like, why did I go left? I didn't want to go left. Gotta go right. When nothing goes right, go left. When nothing goes left, say goodnight or something. I don't know. It's fine. We're top 60. All right, just hold on to this. Hit the boost where we can. And the wind is pushing right. So this one is an oval, so I could boost through here. Pretty solid. We'll save the rest of that just for a little bit of a buffer. We've got not a whole lot of leeway. Cheechamungus. Not a whole lot of leeway in terms of placing if we are indeed expected to place top 60. Or is it 69? I see 58 out of 69 out of 60. Oh, those are people that are dying. Never mind. That's just how many people there are. All right, so maybe I shouldn't feel as good about my placing as I do. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Come on. Let's get some beads here. And we can get up there? We can get up there. Perfect. This will round us out into the top 50, maybe. 51. 51. Was that good enough? I guess we'll see. It has to be, right? Maybe. Maybe. 1 rival defeated. Ooh, I'm almost a C+. Something. Boom, 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 boom. The most hours I have on a single game is 2,400 hours, says Cal. What game is that? Cozy Gamer Low, one of my permanent islands is themed to the Hunger Games. Oh, goodness. That's awesome. You have like a whole... Is it like... Well, I guess what part of the Hunger Games? Is it like the games themselves? Because if so, that's really neat. Mega EV7 says, yeah, I'm addicted to New Leaf. Zachary Beachy, I play so many games, and I have no idea how many hours on the games. Happens. Mega EV7 is now making pizza rolls. All this pizza talk has gotten to Mega EV. Can't say I blame you. Zachary Beachy says, oh, Luke, you should try Let's Playing Sword. That would be fun. That would indeed be fun. That is a candidate as well. Gustine, my most hyped track is Mute City 3's. The final turn is a loop, so I can't wait to see how many players spin around in circles. What is all this? This is the start? Jiminy Christmas. That threw me for a loop. I saw people across the way and everything. Oh, and the thing's on the right. The thing's on the right. Okay, well Also throwing me for a loop. Okay, so this is my first time, I think, racing this track, which doesn't exactly help me. Oh, man. Come on, we can make something happen here, LP. We can pull a rabbit out of our hat and then exclaim, because there should be no rodents in my hat, really, frankly. If there's a rodent in your hat, something's gone horribly wrong. Or I guess right, perhaps, if you're a magician. I don't know. Who am I to say what you should and shouldn't have in your hat? Goodness gracious. Either which way, for this being my first time in this track, I am moderately pleased thus far with the performance. Granted, we're only halfway into this thing, and the ice physics, I almost feel like, are helping me. My turns feel a little bit better, he says, as he runs into the side of the of the track. Save Frank, save Frank, save Frank, save Frank. I got a boost, I got a boost, I got a boost. No, you Cheechamungus, you didn't give me any time. Darn. 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 It's like, but you still level up. You sucked, you were awful, but play's still good. Oh, man. Mega Eevee, I played a ton of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. There we go. I've heard mixed things about Scarlet and Violet. I really have. Obviously you like it if you have a ton of hours, but what are your thoughts on those mixed opinions? Because I'm sure you've heard of them as well. You're pretty keyed in on stuff like that. Zachary Beachy, Mega Eevee is your favorite Mega Evolution. Mine's Umbreon. Mega Eevee likes Espeon. Gustine likes Pikmin 2. I too like Pikmin 2. I've got a little Olimar over here. I mean, he's not necessarily the main star of Pikmin 2. Well, I guess he is. In my mind, Louis is the main star of Pikmin 2 because that was his introduction. And really, Louis just steals the light in all the games he's in, which is 2, 3, and 4 after that, because the dude is kind of a dirtbag. But I love all the Pikmin games. Big fan. Mega Eevee 7 or Glaceon. I love Glaceon the most, though. Glaceon's really pretty. Really is. So I got 50 points, 49 points, and then ranked out. It's too bad. And Sylveon 2, says Zachary. Cal says the game is called Rocket League. It's a multiplayer online game that I grinded a lot back in the day to get the best rank. Isn't that like the like car football or car soccer? I believe. I've never played it, but I do think I've seen that referenced before. Zach, do you have Scarlet and Violet? Cozy Gamer Low, it does have a mini arena based on the second book/film, with lots of features from all the books and films, including the new one. That's so cool. I love when people are able to theme their Animal Crossing islands for other medias. I don't remember who it was, but I saw someone was like framing stills from the Lord of the Rings trilogy, like scenes, I guess, like Arwen and Aragorn meeting, and they were recreating that in Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's just really neat. It's really neat to me. Gustine, I think if you use the Skyway over a heal strip, you actually gain less health than normal. Okay, good to know, because that was not something I was concerned with. I knew that we would heal. Now that I know it's less, that also, again, adds into the greater strategy that I'm trying to craft here. Zachary Beachy, I wanted to get it for my birthday, but no. I hope you do get it, man. Cozy Gamer Low, I even have a village that looks like President Snow, a villager specifically, and a few darker features such as a hanging tree and the berries scene room shown at the end of the first film. That is awesome. Do you have pictures of those on your Instagram? I'm going to have to take a look at that. Does anyone have Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? I really like Scarlet and Violet. I'm glad to hear it. Klotzy, well, I've fallen asleep while building a lot, but I also think I had absolutely no other things to do in 2020 due to the virus. Yeah, about 3,000 hours on Minecraft. Hey, Minecraft's another game that a lot of people have a lot of hours in. I personally have not played a whole lot of it, but to your point about COVID, like, if ever there was a time to spend a ton of hours on games, that was it. That was absolutely it. Cozy Gamer Low, my favorite feature, the District 12 mine that I've set up with a Mario pipe so you can actually go down the mine. Dude, that's way cool. Cal, yeah, it's the car soccer game. I play a lot of soccer too, so it aligned with that interest of mine. That's awesome. I grew up, soccer was the first sport I was actually enrolled in. I wasn't very good. Not very good, but it is fun and very good cardiovascular exercise. Zachary Beachy, I'll get Pokemon Violet in the future. Good. Gustine, there's a game in early access called Indy Kart, which is a crossover indie racing game based off a modernized version of the original Mario Kart. Instead of Rainbow Road, you have Runbow Road. I love that. I love that. I love that. Indie games are fun. They deserve our support. They really do. And I'm actually going to swap this over here. Let me put my face over here. What if I do this to my face? Can I do this while I'm live? Can I? Boom! Haha! Yes, my face has flipped. Haha! I think that worked. I guess we'll have to see what it looks like for you guys, and now I make it ever so slightly bigger. I'm sorry, Kumu. Your remixes are great, but I'm in the TV now. And that's just because we are starting to wrap up. I'm going to continue to read chat and hang out with you guys for a little bit here because I definitely want to finish my coffee and my water and wind down because that was a lot of losing. But it was fun. It was fun. It wasn't completely losing. I didn't, win per se, but I won in my heart because you guys were here. And that's been awesome. Looking through here, Cozy Gamer Low, I'm not sure about pictures. I have a highlight with the dream address. You can visit it in game. Perfect. Perfect. Zachary Beachy, me too. Gustine, fzero actually has a Lost DLC exclusively for the for Satellaview. A Super Famicom add-on adds an entirely new cup with 5 new tracks. Wow, that's a fun fact. The sequel has an expansion pack for the N64 Double Drive that adds 4 new cups and a level builder. Again, only in Japan. Oh, Japan do be having the good stuff. Japan's got the Nintendo Museum coming up, too. I really want to go to that. I think it's in Kyoto. Bucket list for sure. Bucket list. Klotzy, someone on my friend list has 10,000 hours on YouTube. I don't even know how you can have so much free time. I wonder if maybe they fall asleep to YouTube or something, or leave it playing, because that can happen. I have put YouTube on my Switch and I'll set it down. I'll put it back in the dock. I'll leave it 99% certain that I had shut it down. I'll come back to play it again and it's still playing. I'll look at the history and there's just a ton of videos that I would never watch. So I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe that's possible. Who knows? Zachary says, I want to get on my brother's softball team, but I'm too young. Well, keep your head up, dude, because the thing is, you will not always be too young. You will get there, and I bet you will kick butt. You'll be great at it. Cal says, I played soccer competitively all my life and still do, being the captain of my senior school team. It's definitely a lot of cardio, but that's the kind of things I enjoy. So, dude, that's great. That's great. Not everyone loves cardio, but if there are healthy activities to enjoy, I think cardio is probably the best one. Really. I don't hate cardio, but I probably don't like it as much as I should. I do it every day. Doesn't mean I have fun. So good on you, dude. Good on you. I think that's awesome. Gustine, I like fzero because it feels strategic and you can have a progression system with the skins you can get, unlike Tetris 99, which feels a bit luck determined. You're absolutely right. And I've learned a lot today just through streaming it. You've helped a lot, specifically Gustine, as well as just getting a little bit more hands-on with it. Because, yeah, I played for an hour last week, but now I played for a full hour and a half, and it's a dedicated hour and a half, too, kind of go. Didn't even take a break in between. Way more strategic than I thought. Way more strategic. Way. And I am a big fan of it. Oh, I just realized I had Switch and browser audio on. That's weird. Turn that one down. Cozy Gamer Low, most of my hours on Animal Crossing are from being away from keyboard while other people visit my islands. See, yeah, kind of tying in a way to what I was talking about with the YouTube thing. It's entirely possible, It's possible that people are addicted. It's possible that it's an accident. It's possible it's some combination of the two. Who really knows? Mary Julie, hello. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. I went to England in the summer and the fish and chips was amazing. Heck yeah. I would love to go. I've never been to England. It is up there. I was talking about how the Nintendo Museum in Kyoto in Japan is, bucket list. UK in general, specifically London, big bucket list as well. We talked about this on Twitch last week, but I have some family history. My grandma was big into genealogy on my mom's side, and we've she specifically traced some of our ancestors back to the 14th century and where they died in the UK, and it's crazy. And I'd love to see some of the architecture, and I'm rambling a little bit here, but goodness sakes, that's what I do. Point being, I'd love to go. I'm jealous of you. Oh, man. Zachary Beachy, thanks for a good stream. See you next time. Thank you for being here, Zachary. I very much appreciate it. I'll see you, I'm sure, in the Let's Play comments as well. Gustine, there's actually a meta to fzero 99, what with all the techniques you can use. So what would that be? Like, I mean, I'm guessing like some of the tips that you've given me are a part of the meta, right? Like when to assault, what things to assault and stuff, but undoubtedly this is going to be something that I, sort of come to terms with on my own too as I continue to play, but I'd love any tips. Zachary Beachy, yes it is. Replying to Mega Evie saying watching you is so fun. I greatly appreciate you guys. Again, I've mentioned this, it's my goal to provide entertainment. Not only to myself, right, because that's kind of why I'm doing it, but also for you guys. I generally enjoy entertaining. It's a good time, and I'm glad you guys appreciate it as well. Gustine says, I hope you stream tomorrow, if not F-Zero, maybe Pikmin 2 or something. I would love to, but time is an enigma. Unfortunately, as for now, I can only stream once a week, and that's Friday evenings, so it's going to be a little bit. I do put out daily videos. Actually, I put out multiple videos a day on the YouTube channel, so please do consider checking those out. I would really appreciate it. You might even enjoy it, and I do respond to the comments, even though I don't respond to the comments as quickly as I can respond to chat. It just doesn't quite work that way, but I will stream again, and hey, in the future, if the channel does continue to grow, one of the first things I want to do when I can do is add more streaming days. So through your continued viewership, people becoming YouTube members, the patrons, the Twitch subs, all of that, hugely helpful in getting towards that. No pressure. I'm not trying to, this is not an advertisement, so please don't take that as such. I'm just saying that eventually, more streams. Anyways, Cozy Gamer Low, England is wonderful. North of the country is beautiful. I love it here. I've got to go. I've heard some people tell me like, oh, the weather, it rains so much, but that sounds cool. Like I don't love the rain. I get that. But I don't know. There's a certain appeal to rain in specific places. You know what I'm saying? Like here in Florida at the beach, rain. But if I'm walking around, the streets of London or in Scotland or somewhere historical, and it's gloomy, you got a coat on, maybe a warm beverage like that. That sounds borderline magical, if I do say so myself. Klotzy said, would be cool if you could still play 25 pilot matches online. I know that would kind of take away the 99, but it definitely should be there for people that actually want to race instead of being in a car war. That's fair. Yeah, 99 cars on there is definitely chaotic, and, tightening that down to 25 would definitely make it a little bit more racy, but I do enjoy the 99. Maybe in the future. We'll see how, adoption goes here. As far as playership, viewership, things like that. Us all together today, we're contributing overall to Nintendo's perception of the success of this game. And if they do deem it a success, they're undoubtedly going to pour more resources into, well, not only this game and adding modes like that, but also into the greater F-Zero franchise, which is only a good thing. So, we shall see. Mega EV7, this stream was awesome. You're awesome, dude. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Cal says it officially changed from once every other week to once a week, because that'd be awesome. Yeah, it started out to be once every other week, but then I realized, you know what? It's too much fun. It's every Friday. It's every Friday. I can barely manage it, but I can manage it. So, unless something crazy happens, and then of course I will keep you guys in the loop, right? I'll put out community posts and stuff like that, and you guys will be aware of it. But you can kind of rely on that fact that it will be every Friday at the same time. Cozy Gamer Low, the rain is why it's so green here, and our rain is very cozy. Cozy. Cozy is a great word for the feeling that I was trying to describe. Thank you. And funny, it fits in with your name too, Cozy Gamer Low. And yes, the green, the lush nature, the health of the vegetation, right? I come from Colorado. I was born in Colorado. I spent a bulk of my life in Colorado. And people do think of Colorado as a very naturally beautiful place. Well, one thing a lot of people are unaware of is how obscenely dry it is. Colorado's been in a drought off and on for my entire life, really. I say off and on, more off, or more on, I guess, The rain has been more off. The drought has been more on. By and large, Colorado is brown. There are some spots in the mountains where you'll get some green trees, and some of the trees will change color in the fall. But by and large, the rest of the state, dude, brown. No bueno. Zachary Beachy, I want to find a game to play with you. Yeah, I would love to do, like, Mario Kart with viewers. I think that it was Cal who was talking about this last week. That would be maybe not the easiest one, like not the lowest barrier to entry, because that would still require people to like own the game. But I think that's probably the best option right now. We'll see. We'll see. I'm still thinking of it. Gustine, I love how Nintendo handled this game. The Gold Fox was basically unplayable in hard mode in OG F-Zero. Now they balanced it to make it a top-tier pick. Well, I don't know if you would have tiers if you only had 4 vehicle options. Well, I heard Nintendo may add some vehicles based off the X characters like the White Cat. Again, only speculation. Yeah, I mean, anything is possible at this point. Granted, the game's only been out for just over a week. Undoubtedly, Nintendo is still gathering data and determining what to do next, but I'm excited to see. I really am. Cal says, yep, that would be nice, referring to, I believe, the Mario Kart 8 with viewers. With viewers. TBA. Next stream, I've mentioned this before, next stream is going to be a like a recommendation stream. Of course, not the games that I'm going to Let's Play. There'll be some specific stipulations. I'll make a community post about it, but I'll be playing snippets of games from games that you guys suggest. Very similar to the first stream. However, hopefully a little bit more, how do we say, put together. Cozy Gamer Low, we had one summer where the temperatures were so high for longer than usual that the country actually changed color from green to brown. It went from England to Colorado. Can you believe it? Hate to see it, really. Hate to see it. But another thing I hate to see is the end of the stream. I do have to call it there. So, thank you all so very much for watching, for participating, for becoming members, for donating, for all of the stuff you guys do for me. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you guys enjoyed yourself. I really do. Really do. Huge goal of mine. So, with that being said, again, every Friday, same thing. Every day, there's episodes on YouTube, and there's vlogs on the vlog channel. For everything else, there's MasterCard. But you probably shouldn't get a credit card because you don't need one anyways. That being said, thanks again for watching. I sincerely do appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed yourself. And with that said, I'll see you next time.